Niccolo Machiavelli.
Machiavelli was born in 1469 to a middle-class family in Florence, Italy. Machiavelli was brought up strictly with lots of education. Machiavelli was an Italian historian, philosopher, humanist, and writer based in Florence during the Renaissance period. He is one of the main founders of modern political science. Machiavelli had always wanted to be in politics. Even as a young boy, he had dreamed of being of high political importance. Followed by the execution of Savonarola, Machiavelli began his dream. He started off as a clerk and quickly rose to somewhat of an ambassador, taking trips to visit and speak with important politicians. Shortly after becoming an ambassador, he was appointed to a council responsible for diplomatic negotiations and military matters. After the Medici family gained control of Italy, Machiavelli was shut out of politics. This inspired him to write a pamphlet in order to be gained admittance back into politics. The pamphlet was entitled The Prince. It outlined how he believed Italy should be ran. This included very cruel tactics that most people didn't quite agree with. Machiavelli got a bad image after writing that pamphlet. People were disgusted with the evil things he described, and he was never able to escape the criticism. This work did not get the praise Machiavelli thought it deserved, and didn't get published until 5 years after his death, although it has affected many different leaders since its publication. Since publication, ruthless political leaders such as Hitler and Stalin have cited the text to justify the most heinous conduct. Machiavelli stands for the principle that winning is all that matters, however that is achieved. This concept that Machiavelli had created in writing, in which he himself did not follow, has greatly impacted the way that everything we know is run. It is said that Machiavelli distrusted mercenaries.
What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
Personally, I think he was an assassin. Machiavelli had many quotes that correlated with his political views. His most well-known quote is, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." Machiavelli, to say the least, was a great figure in history. He changed the views on power for years to come. Discussion question. Although it was evil, do you think the pamphlet Machiavelli wrote should have been praised?